Friends, you must have seen big and dangerous creatures in many fiction movies. In the movies, those animals are fake. But in history, there was a time when even more dangerous and big creatures lived on Earth. Well, in today's video, I am going to tell you about the most terrifying monsters in history. So let's start our countdown. Megalodon. Friends, we all know that the shark is one of the most dangerous creatures in the ocean. But what if I tell you that 1,000,000 years ago, there was a shark in the world whose size was equal to a normal ship? Scientists have named this huge fish Megalodon. The remains of this giant shark are not only found in one place, but in 4 different countries in the world. In these countries, Europe, America, Africa, and Australia. When research was done on this shark, it was found that this shark is 2 billion years old. By the way, if we talk about the world's most dangerous shark, the great white shark, its length is between 15 to 19 feet, but the size of Megalodon was even larger than 65 feet. And you will not believe that this fish was more than 50,000 kilograms. Megalodon's mouth was so big that it could easily swallow a boat. Not only that, but when scientists researched its teeth, they found that the size of Megalodon's teeth was more than 50,000 kilograms. This monster had more than 250 teeth in its mouth, and they were so big and sharp that they did not look like any blade. Even the length of these teeth was more than 7 inches. Megalodon was such a dangerous creature that many scary Hollywood movies have been made on it. By the way, this shark has now disappeared from the world, but if it were still present in the world today, no one would have been able to travel in the sea. Titanoboa. Friends, Titanoboa was actually a snake that lived in the world about 6 crore years ago. It was discovered that in 2009, a coal mine was being dug in Colombia. Suddenly, workers saw some bones in the mine. When the workers told the authorities about this, they called the Earth Research Team. When this whole place was discovered, there was a giant snake's whole body. It was the largest snake ever seen in the world. When this giant and monster snake were researched, it was found that this animal is more than 6 crore years old. Its size was so big that it was equal to the size of a 4-story building. You won't believe that the length of this snake was 45 feet and the weight was more than 1.1 ton. This snake was so heavy and huge that when it ringed on the ground would also go down. And not only this, but this snake would eat many big animals in a day. By the way, this snake has been extinct from the world. But just imagine that if it was still present on the ground today, then how could a human be saved from such a big monster? This creature was really terrifying. T-Rex. Friends, if you have seen the Hollywood movie Jurassic Park, then you must know this is basically a dinosaur that is very huge and dangerous. Even in most Hollywood movies, T-Rex is shown. Most people think that T-Rex is just a movie character, but you will be surprised to know that it was a real beast. In the year 1908, scientists from North America together discovered its remains. You will not believe that the length of this monster was more than 40 feet. And if we talk about its height, then it was 20 feet tall. But what is more shocking than this is that the food of this dinosaur was also of other dinosaurs. Its teeth were 12 inches long. So it did not eat small, fat, but big and dangerous dinosaurs. It ate them by making their food. Anyway, whatever it is, this monster is afraid of movies. If it really existed in the world, then not a single person in the world would have survived. Gigantopithecus. In 1935, some Chinese archaeologists were looking for a dinosaur. They found a lot of bones in the cave during the opening. These bones looked like a monkey or ape. When full research was done on them, it was found that this was the largest pyramid ever found on Earth. The researchers say that this creature is 9 million years old. It lived in the jungles of China 100 million years ago. It looked like a monkey, but its size was many times larger than a normal monkey. According to the scientists, this creature was 10 feet long and weighed more than 500 kilos. The good thing is that this animal ate fruits and vegetables, and despite being so huge, it did not harm anyone. By the way, they have been extinct from the world. But just imagine if a 10-foot-long monkey stood in front of you, what would happen to the man? This is really unbelievable. Sarcosuchus. If we talk about crocodiles, then this is the most dangerous shark in the world. It is one of the most dangerous animals. But have you ever seen the world's largest and most dangerous crocodile? Well, this giant monster you are seeing is the largest crocodile in history. Scientists first discovered it in 1959 in Sahara Desert. At that time, they only found the skull of a crocodile, but this skull was so big that its size was more than 20 feet. At first, the scientists did not understand what this thing was, because a crocodile cannot be that big. Then when they did research, they found out that this is a breed of crocodile, which was in the world 11 crore years ago. Well, paleontologists continued their research there. And in 1964, they found the full size of this crocodile. By the way, a large crocodile's size is up to 11 feet, but the length of the Sacrosaurus was more than 40 feet. And not only that, but this crocodile was 8 tons in weight. According to scientists, this crocodile was so dangerous that even dinosaurs were also afraid of it. Anyway, whatever it is, this crocodile was no less than a monster.